Every leader faces an invisible gap between the boardroom and the front line. This isn't a small gap. It costs companies an estimated $80.6 billion annually in lost productivity, a study conducted by ScreenCloud and Unily shows. The cause is a conflict between what leaders see in reports and what's really happening on the floor. But you can close this gap with a simple, structured practice: the Gemba Walk. Now, we'll break down what Gemba Walks are, why they work, and how they build real efficiency. First, let's be clear, this is not management by walking around. Unlike unfocused wandering, Gemba is highly structured. It's about observing a specific process with a clear purpose. You are there to observe the process, not evaluate the person. This single rule is the foundation of the trust it builds. And the benefits don't come from a one-off visit. It is a consistent, regular practice that yields long-term results. So, why is being there in person so vital? Because reports never show the hidden waste, small delays, or wasted movements. At the Gemba, you don't just see a problem, you investigate its source. By repeatedly asking why, you find the true root cause. This direct observation creates a powerful shift. It replaces the clean, theoretical model in your head with the nuanced reality of how work gets done. How does this affect strategy? Leaders armed with this real-time understanding make far more accurate and effective decisions. When leaders show up with genuine curiosity instead of judgment, it creates an environment of psychological safety. This safety allows employees to point out problems without fear of blame, fostering open dialogue and building powerful trust. Better understanding and trust are great, but what about the bottom line? The impact is often dramatic and measurable. Case studies show stunning results. One plant achieved a 20% cut in downtime and a staggering 95% increase in production output. That sounds great for a factory, but does this work in an office, a hospital, a software team? We are about to find out. Absolutely. Any place a process exists can benefit. It's used to streamline hospital intake and improve code deployment in tech. To get these results, however, you must avoid common mistakes. A poorly run Gemba can actually cause harm. The number one rule: do not correct people or change the process during the walk. Your role is to observe and learn. In an office, that means not suggesting a software shortcut on the spot. Instead, you note the workflow for a team training opportunity later. To get better insights, don't go alone. A cross-functional team, from finance or IT, can reveal things you'd never see. So let's connect these ideas. We've seen Gemba reveals operational truth, and we know it builds cultural trust. Recall that psychological safety. When people feel safe and are included in solving problems, they develop a profound sense of ownership. This engagement reveals something remarkable: hidden talent. You start to see natural problem solvers and leaders on your team. The issues you find aren't just one-time fixes, they become fuel for your continuous improvement system, turning theory into documented action. So, the Gemba Walk isn't just a management tool. It's a leadership philosophy that changes how you see, communicate, and improve. It bridges the costly gap between perception and reality, allowing for smarter, data-informed leadership. It systematically builds trust, psychological safety, and employee ownership from the ground up. And it drives quantifiable improvements in productivity, quality, and cost savings that directly affect the bottom line. This is why Gemba Walks are a transformative practice for any modern workplace. You don't need a huge program to start. Just pick one process that's causing frustration in your organization. Go to the place where the work happens, watch with curiosity, and simply ask questions to understand. The most powerful insights are waiting for you, not in a spreadsheet, but where the real work gets done.